how ironic. I'm standing here, I'm stressed, very, very stressed, even though I'm talking about anxiety. So I am kind of wishing at this moment that there was cure for anxiety, that there would be cure for stress. But fortunately, there isn't, because stress is not necessarily a bad thing. Stress was developed during evolution to protect us from predators. But I don't see anyone running away from a tiger right now, am I? No, I'm not. But why do we still have anxiety even though we don't have to run away from predators? Right now, I'm feeling anxious because I'm talking in front of many people and I'm scared of being judged. Anxiety itself is not a fear, is fear. Anxiety is emotion deeply connected with fear. I'm very scared right now. I'm anxious, I'm scared, but it's normal. Anxiety is here to help us. It makes our brain work faster. It makes me focus more. It makes me not forget what I want to say. For example, at this point, which I did. This is exactly what anxiety does to me when I'm very anxious. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing here. All I want right now is to go home, sleep, play video games. But I cannot. I have to be here explaining to you what is anxiety and why you are not alone. Well, there's something called anxiety disorders, which is my main focus today. Anxiety disorder is a mental disorder that is very overlooked. Many people take anxiety as something they have to overcome alone. But many of those people may have something called anxiety disorder. There are multiple types. For example, there's the panic anxiety disorder, where people with this disorder have random panic attacks that are coming out of nowhere and can last up to 4 hours. For a normal person without anxiety disorder of panic, the panic goes away after 40 minutes. The worst part is over after 5. For a person with this disorder, the main part of the panic attack is 5 minutes, which I have no clue how they can live with that if I'm not even able to last the 5 minutes when I get panic attack right now. So then there is something called social anxiety, which is 2 things. There is an anxiety disorder and regular. I'm right now having the regular social anxiety, which should hopefully go away after this event. But then there is the social anxiety disorder, which doesn't go away. A person with social anxiety disorder, I will do a little impression. It would be like, and I'm not trying to be funny at this moment. This is harsh reality for many people. I mean, how can some people be so scared to talk in front of other people? I mean, I kind of understand it, but just standing here still doesn't improve anything. Those people are scared of being judged. And those people are the ones that need the most help. They are shy, they are introverted, but not every introvert has this disorder. For example, a person with this disorder comes to new school, new place, and they're unable to find friends. They're having difficulties finding friends. And this is not the best way to look at it. If we find a person with this type of disorder, we should come to them and slowly start talking to them, because if we come and straight up start talking like, hi, my name is Matej, hey, do this, do you want to go with me to a party today or something like this, this overwhelms them. You have to go there in chapters like, hi, my name is Matej, what is yours? Or, hi, how are you? And this is the way you have to go to them. These people are afraid to even talk about their emotions. And then there's the last one, generalized anxiety disorder, which 3% of people have on this planet, which is, I don't know how much, but a lot. Most of the people, most of these people suffering this disorder are women. Out of 3 people suffering this disorder, 2 are women. So there are the people more affected by this. See, I'm stuttering again. Anxiety, I don't know what to tell you. And generalized anxiety disorder is basically having excessive worry about normal things like health or money. But I'm also afraid about not having enough money or not being healthy. But these people are unable to focus on literally anything except these worries. Anyone having an anxiety disorder is living life in fear of fear. They're scared of getting this anxiety. A person with the panic anxiety, for example, is so afraid that they will get another panic attack that they lock themselves in their home. And they're scared of getting another panic attack, which encourages new panic attack to come out because they are scared. Panic attacks comes when you're scared, and that's the main thing. So it's a very bad loop. And this happens for every single disorder. Just being scared of this does not help them. That's why I want to encourage everyone here right now, if they know someone, or if you are even suffering from this yourself, don't be afraid, speak up. I know it's very, very difficult, and I was unable to do this myself when I was younger. I will return to that later. But you have to speak up. Now, my favorite part of the presentation comes. It is the ways to overcome anxiety. Since I'm very anxious, I hope it will work. Let's start with my favorite one, the one I'm doing during exams. It is a simple thing. You cross your fingers, and then you start going up and down as fast as you can. And this focuses your brain on something else than the thing you are feeling anxious from. This thing focuses your brain on literally other dimensions. I just turned my brain during this. There's another one, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 technique. I'm standing in this room, for example. I think 5 things that I can hear. I can hear myself, right now it's quiet, so I can't think of other 4 things. Then there's 4 things I can smell. I mean, this is inside, I can't smell anything. 3 things I can taste. I guess I can taste the air. I mean, what else is there to taste at this point? And you can come up with totally anything. 2 things that are yellow, 1 thing that I don't like, 5 things that I like. And point of this exercise is to focus your brain on something else. Or my personal favorite during exams, the pen method. The most important method for me. I just begin spinning this. Screw that. I just start spinning that thing, and it focuses my brain. Right now, I'm so anxious that I'm not unable to do that thing. It just doesn't work, but doesn't matter. What is happening? Are you trying to do this on purpose? I'm just, I didn't finish and you're just clapping. What is this? I'm feeling even more anxious than I was. These techniques, I still have last part to get through. My conclusion, my story, all of my things, let me finish. I will show you when you can clap, all right? We can make that deal? I will start clapping and then you clap. Can we understand that? Please. Thank you. So, where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you the story about a little kid who had big problems with anxiety and was too scared to begin talking about it. This kid, I met him a few years ago in my home country. And he was young. He was year 2 in elementary school. So very, very young. He was so afraid of bad grades, of teacher being angry at him, or of messing up basically anything, that as soon that there was opportunity for him to come up as a failure or fail something, he escaped. This kid ran away from school twice. Once because he forgot his book to library, and which is really stupid. I don't know why that kid did that. And the other one is because he forgot his homework. His parents, after the second escape, his parents thought, maybe he's very overwhelmed by this anxiety, by this stress, which actually comes in multiple factors. It can be overthinking, which I guess everyone does. Some do it more often than others. Then there's the panic attacks, there's stress itself, there are many. Ask ChatGPT, it will give you many answers for this. I certainly did not for the purposes of this talk. But he ran away from school. when he was writing a test, he began trembling, like extremely. He knew every single question on the test except the last one, which was worth 1 point out of 50, which would have basically gave him the best grade. But he began shaking. He was unable to speak. He was unable to move. And the thing that broke him out of this coma was the teacher taking the test away with the last question empty. So the parents took him to therapy. And therapy, I don't know why, therapy is considered like a bad thing at this time. Therapy is not bad. Therapy is meaning to help people who are not fortunate enough to not feeling anxious or whatever they need. Therapist is not bad person. It's the best thing you can do. And so this boy went for therapy. And after a year, he fortunately recovered. And because of that, I can be speaking to you right now, to 100 people, and not running away somewhere home. So the most important thing I want you to know, the message, the whole message of this thing is to share feelings about your anxiety. And if you know someone is scared or anxious, don't overwhelm him straight up, but go there slowly with little steps and try to make it as easy for him as possible.